Types of men to avoid at all cost. Number one, I like to call this one the nighttime lane. This is the one that hits you up after dark. You're not a priority. You're just convenient. Number two, the I miss you texter. Now, this is the one that doesn't really miss you. Shocking. He's actually busy living his life without you. And normally, on a random day after he's hungover, he'll hit you up on like a Tuesday, maybe 2 a.m., maybe 2 p.m. Number three, the confused man. Nope, he's not confused. He just doesn't want you enough. Sorry. And last but not least, the narcissist. Now, this is the love bomber. This is the person that makes everything about him. And this is the person that gaslights the shit out of you. Now, we're going to just run away from all four of these because you're learning from me. Do as I say, not as I do.
I'm going to list 3 red flags in guys to look out for as somebody that's 21 and engaged. First things first is communication. Any guy that truly wants to be with you is going to communicate and let you know what it is. If he is true on what he stands on and he's intentional, he will let you know. You don't have to worry about overthinking. You're always reassured. And when I talk about communication, I just don't mean what you do in text, all of that simple stuff and the surface level things. I'm talking about actually getting to know that person, having uncomfortable convos, really diving down and really understanding who that person is to the core. Number 2 is how he respects other people. And I say that because if he cannot respect other people, especially those who are closest to him, he cannot respect you. Look at how he treats his mother, people that are like random on the street, anybody, his interactions. How does he portray himself in his image? That is very, very important. A lot of the time, we don't realize we can see the person we're dealing with without even being with them in a relationship. Lastly is effort. Any guy that truly wants to be with you is going to put as much effort in as he can. Because all that nonchalant shit, he is not going to want to lose you if he truly wants to be with you, especially if you mean something to him. So planning dates, taking time to really get to know you, that's how you know a guy's really putting in the effort and showing signs that he really wants to pursue you.
First date red flags to look out for in a man as a lady. If a man does any of this, you have my permission to throw him out of the window. And I know the men are gonna cry under this video, but guess who don't care? Me. In no particular order, the first on my list is paying too much attention to his phone. Like, Odogu, I know you have a container that's about to land, but if you really need to be with the container, you would be with the container. You're not gonna keep me here as a company, as a jobless looking fellow who is just here to come and watch you eat and attend to your business. I know you have important businesses to attend to and you can do that between 2 to 3 minutes, but like your phone ringing back to back, notifications popping in, and you busy attending to them while you're neglecting the fact that I'm sitting right in front of you. I'm not jobless. I came to get to know you, not watch you work. So you can go home. Number 2, if he's asking you too many personal questions like your finances, your sex life, your body count, like, is this a date or an interrogation? Are you investigating something? Do you want to kidnap me? You want to know my finances so you can do what? Call me a strong woman and borrow money from me? Or you want to know what my sex life is like? You want to know what my body count is so you can qualify me based on the things sons of Haddam have done to me? Like, uncle, you can go home, and I'm certainly not going to borrow you money. The third on my list is overly talking about your ex-girlfriend. If your ex-girlfriend was super perfect, why are you here? Why am I here? Why are we on this date? Why is she an ex? You can go back to her, prostrate, beg her family to accept you into their daughter's life. Like, you're not gonna come here and use me as a rebound. And you telling me the things your ex-girlfriend did so you can what? Set an expectation or a standard for me to meet up with? Your ex was her own person and I'm going to be my own person. You either get used to it or I throw you out of the window, like it's not by force. The last on my list, which might seem sexy to a lot of you, but it's bullshit, is overly touchy or flirting too much. Like, uncle, I don't understand. Are you looking for a one-night stand or are you looking for a relationship? Because I don't understand where this conversation is supposed to go. You're flirting with me so that you can end the conversation with, do you want to go home with me? Should we go to my place from here? Should we book a hotel? If a man is flirting with you, even before you tell him that you're not comfortable with it, like his brain is telling him to flirt with you as a first thing, then that explains that he doesn't respect himself and he doesn't respect you. And I know you're attractive, and a man flirting with you could be interpreted as you being sexy or you being beautiful, but no, it only shows how that man lacks respect and discipline, and he's not worthy of your presence. As a girl's girl, you better make sure you're following me so you can see more of my girly tips. Bye.
Never trust a man who does this. As soon as he does this, you should run away. You should walk away immediately. I don't care how much you love him. I don't care how much he loves you. I don't care if you want to marry him. I don't care if you already planned your wedding. I don't care. As soon as he does this, you're gonna walk away. Never trust a man who, when he gets mad at you, he decides to attack something personal you told them, something you were vulnerable about, whether it's an insecurity or it's a private moment. It's a major red flag. It's the biggest red flag ever. I don't care if he says, oh, I was just upset. Not acceptable. It's so childish and so immature to do that. If he's using your insecurities against you, the second he gets mad, you gotta run. That's not love. That's playing games. If he can't handle his emotions without throwing your personal stuff back at your face, you know what that means? That means he's gonna keep doing that. So you can never trust a man who attacks your insecurities and something that you're vulnerable about when he gets mad.
If there is one major red flag that is disguised as a green flag that every single woman has probably fallen for, it would be this. It's the man that is solely looking for a woman to look after the home, do all of the chores, all of the cooking, all of the cleaning, scrubbing toilets, etc., looking after the kids, taking care of everything at home while he goes out and provides for the home. That is the biggest scam of the century. Please do not fall for it. When a man is solely looking for this, he's basically essentially telling you that he doesn't see your value existing outside of the role of the home. Now, if you are someone who thinks, wow, sounds like a fair trade to me, you have got it all twisted. A high value woman's role goes and extends way beyond the home and taking care of the home. In fact, a man who truly loves you will not want to see you scrubbing a toilet. He will not want to see you overexerting yourself, taking care of the home. And if he really is a high achieving, high value man, he will get you help within the home to take care of all of those tasks. If he's unable to get you help within the home to help with those tasks, he will be the one helping you with those tasks. It will not be your sole responsibility. A man who is truly in love will not burden you with those things, because a high value man can see that a woman's value is on who she is as a person, especially a woman in her feminine energy. It's not what your hands can do, it's who you are. What energy do you bring to the home? What lightness do you bring to his life? When you are a woman in your feminine energy and you find the right partner, all you will have to do is exist. Take me, for example. My partner goes out, he provides for the home, he provides for our lifestyle, our trips, everything, okay? Now, I don't have to do anything in exchange for that apart from be myself. And being myself is more than enough to sustain this relationship. Yes, granted, we have help within the home. We have help with things like a maid, etc. However, he has never once been looking specifically for a woman to cook for him. He's never been grading me off whether I can cook him a nice meal, and neither should your partner. If you are someone watching this and you have degraded yourself to your worth being on what food you can cook and how well you can clean, how good you can fold a towel, then that's a very sad place to be in. Your value is so much more as a woman. Your value can still change and be more to that man.
Number one red flag you have to watch out for in a man. I swear, if you see this, you need to walk away. And I know it can be hard, but you need to do it. So what is this number one diabolical red flag that you need to watch out for? It is if he is incredibly lustful. Because a lustful guy is going to make your life miserable. You're going to walk into a restaurant, he's going to be oogling everyone, ogling, oogling, ooh, ooh. A guy that constantly needs a roster. A guy that cannot be satisfied with one woman. That guy's going to drive you crazy.
All right, ladies, here's a list of men never to date, and I'm going to keep this short and savage. Give me a follow, share this video with other women that need this wisdom, and click the link in my bio to dig deeper. Number one is the tall man. Don't date the tall man. Height doesn't mean he's special. He didn't have to work for it. He just grew. Tall doesn't mean interesting. And most of the time, it's all looks and zero substance. Number two is the man that's always working on himself. Translation for that is he's broke. That's code for my life is in shambles, but I'm giving TED Talks on growth. Let that man heal in peace, away from you. Number three is the ugly man. Girl, if you're pretty, don't go for the ugliest man thinking that he's going to treat you better, because he won't. He'll actually treat you worse, and you want to know why? Because men have egos, and you'll teach him that he can get a pretty girl. And when they know you're out of their league, they'll make sure you feel it. Number four is the men with mama drama. If his relationship with his mother is toxic, girl, run. That's your early warning system. because he'll show you exactly how little respect he actually has for women. And number 5 is the old man. Girl, if you're under 25, leave that old man where he's at. He's not mature, and you're not wise beyond your years. If an older man was actually mature, he'd be dating women his own age. But no, you know what? The women his own age won't put up with his BS, so that's why he's targeting younger women. He's grooming them.